This is OP.
Okay, we have started the recording process. So, I am Johnny Awesome, and once again, I am here
Are you?
with Deviate. Who
I don't know if
is-
he's Johnny Awesome. Guys, we may have an imposter.
I don't know. I am playing Chaos here, so who knows? I might be Alfarius.
True.
Wait, does that still work for fantasy?
No.
Doesn't?
There is no Alpha Legion in fantasy, as far as I know.
Everywhere. Everything is Alpha Legion. Everything
then.
is just everything is Alpha Legion. Then everything is Alpha Legion. Everything is Alpha Legion, and everyone is Alfarius.
So, how's that turn coming for you?
I was just starting. I'm about to take camp, but I gotta do some tech first. So, just to do a quick explanation for this, Chaos works a little bit differently than everybody else. All of our stuff is researched really quickly, but it costs a large amount of dark favor. Dark favor is something that you get from crushing everything that's not chaos. Very horribly, very brutally. In fact, the crueler you are, the more dark favor you get, because, well, I serve the chaos gods with this army. They don't like other people. If you aren't chaos, they don't like you. So I'm just gonna start doing that so I can start upgrading everything, and I'm gonna end my turn. Now it's
Sick.
Deviate, playing as the Empire. The land of guns and bullets. Maybe this time he can unify his little starting area before the game timer hits 100 turns. That would be wonderful.
I've never let it hit 100 turns, though?
Oh yeah, you did. You were fighting for Grundberg, or as you had renamed it, Jerusalem, and then not Jerusalem. For how many times did you let it get stolen from you? I think it got stolen once every couple turns.
One moment.
We're watching you.
Okay, how do I...
So are you gonna go after Helmgard or Ilhart first?
Grumberg is always the first thing to go after.
Very well, I'll move.
I don't know, honestly, I'd be more worried about building up a larger force and taking Helmgard.
Trust me, Grumberg is where to crush them.
Okay.
I've done this before.
Yes, and like I said, it took you 100 turns.
Hey, that was the first time I played this. I've actually been able to take it in 5.
That's very good of you. My biggest concern is that you'll let Helmgart become a massive fortification against you that's going to take like 3 different freaking armies to capture. When ultimate power is the prize, expect a perilous journey indeed. The path to ruination has been discovered. Scrutiny of the gods. So that's another cool thing. After you research one of the different top sections over here, paying your dark favor, waiting your turn, all of the ones underneath it are completely free. So for instance, now that we've done the path to ruination, it's going to be the upgrade for all the basic units. So we have Scrutiny of the Gods, which is minus 15% for purchasing Marauder units. And then you have Skulls for the Skull Throne, because Corn likes his cornflakes. Income from post-battle loot, plus 10%. That's always good, because that's where you get all your dark favor from. And then income from sacking settlements. So for starters, we should probably go for the recruitment cost, just because, well, recruiting armies are expensive, and when you need large armies to fight massive wars, well, you kind of need to get some money, because money is important. So first we're going to take this Barrow camp, and as you can see, with all of my Chaos Warriors with heavy armor and anti-infantry. Then my really nice Chosen, which are a super elite unit, versus their quite low level. There's pretty much no even bother of fighting, but just so you guys can see it. Go. Let's see.
I kind of want to watch this.
Let's see what Mr. Olaf, frozen snowman. Now I don't feel bad for crushing him into the dirt like a of the people of the north, and all of them strayed a bit from the path of chaos, as being the living embodiment of chaos on the planet, being blessed by all. Rally all of the northern the tribes of yore. I don't know, I'm not from the middle. So what I have to do now is I have to go and, for instance, I'll attack Varg here, and then Varg will actually become something different because Varg is a more recent tribe. So I have to go and instill the old tribe, the one that was more loyal to the Chaos Gods.
Chaos Spawn.
Don't you just love those failed attempts?
All will be despoiled.
Just group these guys together.
Chaos Marauders!
These guys together.
Marauder Horsemen!
Warhounds are kind of garbage, but the Chaos Spawn are probably one of the nicer units you have.
Well, the nicer units that I have is this freaking Chosen with the Great Hacks and the Chaos Warriors. Those are the guys that are going to chomp things. But yeah, these Chaos Spawn are definitely going to be deadly.
Chosen!
Missile Cavalry?
Chosen!
Yeah, the Marauder Horsemen.
They have visible nipples.
What?
They have visible nipples.
Oh dear God.
Chaos Spawn the forces of Chaos love half-naked people in a frozen wasteland.
Oh dear
Makes
God,
sense.
You aren't wrong.
Their nipples must be hard as diamond right now.
Chaos Marauders!
So apparently everything is not wanting to advance at all, so...
I'd imagine those units would be rather slow, considering, you know, they've got some pretty heavy armor on. Are those things even capable of running?
Yeah, they're all capable. Oh yeah, fireballs.
Now that is a scary sight to behold. One thing I hope they improve in the next game, make the Chaos Spawns looks more unique between the Chaos Spawns.
Yeah, apparently Zinch decided to take a day off from making different types of spawns.
What are you doing with your Warhounds?
Marauder Horsemen! What? Kill them! Kill them all!
You guys are gonna get missiled.
Kill them all! All will be destroyed! For the Masters!
We'll make them eat dirt.
Fireball!
You did a little bit more damage to yourself than you did to him, you know that, right?
I know, but it was still funny.
Instead of glory, they will cower. That's what the masters did. Quick! Marauder horsemen!
Oh, the Chaos Spawn have arrived.
They are tearing apart the enemy as expected.
And apparently your allies, too.
Very well! For chaos!
They just do not care. You probably shouldn't have put your allies up next to them. Very bad idea with Chaos Spawn.
They'll fling them around, but your own units can't actually harm your own units.
That's unrealistic. Chaos Spawn have been known to kill their own faction.
Yeah, it kind of is unrealistic, but can you really blame GW? Or not GW, but Sega.
They've made other things that can kill your own units, for instance the elephants. Run them down! You're chasing Cav with the dogs, that's a bad idea. It's the infantry with the dogs.
Yeah, well, I need something that can actually catch the cavalry. You
The
haven't
dogs won't
noticed.
catch the infantry.
You haven't noticed. My infantry is kind of not catching anything.
Chase the commanding unit infantry down. That's how you're gonna at least whittle some of them away. Your dogs aren't gonna do shit. And now they're getting pelted to death.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't want the dogs. I don't like the dogs. Figured you would have known this about me already. That I hate non-monsters creature units.
Do you have no ranged units?
Those people that you see in there.
Wipe them out!
Let's speed this up 4 times.
Wait, do the war dogs have a ranged attack? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's morale. And now your war dogs are just dead. Gone. Rip.
Battle is over. That was actually not very exciting. Alive.
They're good for routing.
What did you expect me to use, like, the frickin' dogs for? None of my units are capable of outrunning a bunch of frickin' horsemen.
Well, use the horsemen that are
You
ranged.
realize that there was 3 units there? Yeah, I'm sorry, but the Chaos range units suck.
Well, you're fighting other Chaos ranged units. They were neck and neck.
No, I'm just saying that they're just terrible in general. I don't like them either.
Why is the position of my camera suddenly at a 90-degree angle?
Because you did something to it, I don't know. And there you go. I have just established the old tribe.
Sirius eye guides me. The gods
Camp.
Probably gonna go smack Grunberg. Gonna go smack Helmgart. And Ilhart's not far behind that one.
Max out my army size. Oh crap, I realized I leveled up. Okay. What should I get? Okay. And next turn.
I bet if I fought it, I could win it.
Yeah, see, your initial battle is nowhere near as easy as mine was. Different things. Dude looks awfully
Think so. He's balls.
Genuinely have no idea who that. During all of my research for Warhammer Fantasy Universe, I could honestly not have given two craps about the Empire.
Despite the fact that it's literally identical to the Imperium.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the only difference is that inside of the fantasy universe, their emperor is still alive and they worship somebody else.
I'm gonna keep my Outriders a little bit back to guard the more.
Also, mages are a lot more prominent in society than in the 40k universe. Mages don't get lobotomized before service.
I mean, lobotomized.
That's what I meant.
Whatever.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't care about my grammar mistakes and my spelling mistakes and pronunciation.
See, this is exactly why you need me. To fix your grammar mistakes and your spelling mistakes and your pronunciation.
And eventually it'll stick. Like it always does.
Eventually.
I see, normally I would say this would be a really quick battle based on how close you are to your enemy. But there's a lot of forest here. There's going to be like a lot of hidden dudes.
Spearmen, you can F off. You're pretty much useless this battle.
No, I mean, they can be used to tie something up.
It's about all they're useful for.
Tying something up is still useful. Well, that looks like a really tight formation. Perfect for mortar fire. Pew! Let's go and look at some of this beautifulness. Oh, and people are already having a bad day. Although magically, more than one person got hit in the face with a mortar round when they got back up. And the next round coming in. Once again, also having a very bad day. But then again, this is also not the main force. There is a reinforcing army. And there goes the Empire with their guns. They just love their guns. You might want to move your hero there, Daniel, to counter the other hero. Otherwise, that hero is going to... What type of hero is it? Yeah, no, that hero will completely massacre that entire unit of swordsmen. And you might want to pull some units over to come rescue your couple of units of swordsmen over there, which are currently being bombed down. By tremendously, I mean tremendously. It looks about they're fighting at least 5-1. If you want to, yeah, 5-1. I guess it's 5-2. Granted, your two swordsmen aren't exactly fighting in accordance with the sword. So I guess it's more like 1 to 3, but on 2 different fronts. And as you can see, you can very quickly determine which one is getting archer fire support. Because this unit of swordsmen is half dead, whereas this unit of swordsmen is only 1/3 dead. But very rapidly dying further. I'm very curious as to where the reinforcements are. Because at this point I am genuinely concerned for your winning of this battle. I mean, your hero's down to about 1/3 of his health. Your swords units are being decimated. Truly astounded that your sword units have not broken. I mean, these guys, dude. I just want to tell
full of the ballsiest.
I just want to tell you, you have like 2 swords units filled with like Arnold Schwarzeneggers and friggin' Sylvester Stallone's.
You were expecting any different? It's the Empire. And fucking dunked on.
Holy crap, dude, seriously. You, like, love the freaking meteorites. You know, there are
He is a metal mage.
You know, there are so many Final Fantasy characters that would love to be able to cast Meteor as much as you do.
Except the kid.
I mean, hell, one of the characters, freaking Final Fantasy V, he casts Meteor and then dies. Because it was just too much for him. And then your dude's over here just going like, I'm gonna cast Meteor about 50 times in each time I fire it, and I'm gonna fire it like once every 30 seconds.
Dude,
that's really strange. I guess they
that
were
was actually really fun.
Yeah, yours was fun because yours was more fair. Your battle actually fought you.
Out like it didn't even wipe out. It's all of them are still alive.
Yeah, all of them are still alive, but those 2 swords units are definitely feeling hurt right now.
A little bit.
They're going to suffer some pretty serious morale losses for the next battle until they're healed. In fact, you might just want to combine them into one unit.
No, they're regenerating at a rate of where I might as well just,
Praise Sigma.
you know.
Sit there and get attacked by Hans Zintler.
Hans Zintler is gonna get murdered if he comes over here.
Oh yeah, he only has like 6 dudes.
Not to mention, I'm going to wipe out his empire before he even gets here.
I mean, if you didn't have that mortar, I mean, I'll tell you this right now, that battle would have gone differently.
Oh, of course.
Because that mortar probably killed at least 30 to 50 dudes. I kind of wish I saw the kill count for it. But what can I say? Mortars are effective against in-massed infantry formations.
Hey John, guess what the freaking first tech tree thing is for Balthazar is?
Anti-chaos?
Searing Doom. A spray of sizzling silver rays down from the sky to impale the caster's enemy. Cooldown. Minus 50% to Searing Doom.
Man, you're just gonna make all Final Fantasy mages just blush now, aren't you?
A little bit.
Just like blush and bow down to the Empire. Although I will admit, I was playing some of the Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia today. And oh god, that new game is so good. Oh man, he run like a bitch.
He's having none of that.
He's just like, nope, not doing that. Not today. Primal Gathering.
Dunna!
Marauder Horsemen, throwing axes. So, marauding horsemen, but decent. Chaos Marauders and Chaos Warhounds with poison fangs.
Okay. By turn 5, Marienburg's going to be attacked by Bretonnia. I might have to take that back. I'm not attacking Wiseman, Karaberg, or Middenheim, because that's 3 settlements that I'd have to take over. Again. Because, let's be real here, the Empire is the Empire. If I'm gonna take one, I might as well take them all. Are there any with abysmal amounts of Hergig? Could definitely just take Hergig from right out under their noses. I wouldn't be able to do crap.
Oh hey,
My turn!
Yeah, because I got 3 turns before I can move again because I'm gathering forces. I'm building a crap ton of Marauders.
Moving on.
You know what I do, right?
What?
I walk closer, but as I'm walking closer, while I'm still in my area, I build units.
Yep. Ooh, I think I know what I'm gonna do.
What could you possibly offer me, mewling swarm?
What are the Varg doing to you?
I am ever chosen.
What could you possibly offer me? When corn winds, his brothers counsel peace to work their plots. Nope.
What was he asking for?
Nope, not pulling this crap. I'm taking you out. Oh, it's actually really funny. It's one of the Norska tribes trying to sue me for peace. And I'm saying, no. I'm going to steamroll you. He thinks he serves the dark gods. Oh, that's funny. It's cute. It's cute. Skull taker. Oh, the orcs have been busy.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is that they've been busy.
Oh, hey, look, I actually have an orc settlement right above me. Or below me, rather. Be right back.
Okay. Okay, so, well, while Daniel's gone, I might as well explain a little bit. We are playing Total War Warhammer, and this is a Total War game based in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. Closer towards the tail end of their 8th edition. I think it might actually be 9th. Pretty much, it takes place right about the same time as their End Times event. Which, if you ask any player of the 40K or fantasy game, or any person that keeps track of anything GW, was the most horrible abomination that could ever have happened, ever. And was pretty much absolutely hated by fans when it came out and a little after. It is just about now, a year and a half after the fact, that some people are even attempting to truly play this, even though it is a game so far removed from what it once was, that it pretty much can't even be called pretty much like Warhammer anymore. It's something completely different than what people have been playing for decades. And then there's Daniel, who apparently is now back and is now hiding right on the edge of his border to try and heal up the rest of those small little troops that he has.
Ready.
He's probably got
Small? Dude, I've got a sword blob.
2 turns. 2 turns left until his swordsmen are healed, though I completely doubt that he's going to actually wait there for those 2 turns. He's probably just going to charge.
Heck no, Helmgard is building an army by the minute, so I gotta attack it now.
This is truce. Okay, let's see. Mission issued. This settlement offends our masters. Steal what you can and bring them all to fire. Frozen Landing. I have 14 turns to complete this. Good thing I'm planning on moving out on them in, if I remember correctly, 2 turns. 1 turn. I'm planning on moving out on them in 1 turn. So, can't afford anything there. Don't have enough population surplus there, so... Next turn, Frozen Landing, doomed. And while my brothers...
Time to get smacked.
And while my brothers rain chaos down, I'm going to build my
Empire.
Okay, everybody, I think I'm going to have to renounce my friendship to Mr. Deviate over here because I'm pretty sure he's just gone insane.
The computer thinks they have a chance and it's funny.
The computer thinks they have a chance because they
don't have anything that's effective against swordsmen except 3 other swordsman units.
The computer thinks they have a chance because they only have 4 units less than you do, and they're in a castle.
Nope, outside the settlement. Therefore, I'm fighting this on even ground, more or less.
Have a chance because of ranged? I don't know. I don't think they have a chance. This actually looks like it's setting up for a horrible, horrible slaughter. But it's also tight enough, at least to the in-game's logic, that we actually need to play this. Because if you play it, he'll win. If he plays his battle, he'll win. But if he chose to auto-resolve it, there's actually a chance that he could horribly, horribly lose. And that would have been very bad.
Which is kind of a joke, considering there's no way I can lose right now.
No, but would have been really, really bad is if he even went so far as to lose that mortar inside of the auto-resolved battle. That would pretty much completely destroy Mr. Deviate's entire war plans.
Because the mortar is the only reason I can take Marienburg by this point.
Well, yeah, because you don't have any other siege units. If you didn't have any other siege units, you'd have to actually lay siege to the castle. And after laying siege to the castle, you'd have to build siege equipment. And then you'd have to try and actually get that siege equipment up to the castle walls, which in and of itself is its own challenge. When you have both the ballistas on the wall firing at you and all the archers on the wall firing at you, and then you have to take the walls. And considering taking the walls is always a uphill battle based on the fact that your small unit of funneled troops is fighting their unit in full force. So I guess I can give you guys a little tactical look here. So we have Deviate over here, who's just setting everything up on this hill and is currently going to go out and bait with the Outriders. Try and figure out where his enemies are. And as soon as he baits them, figures out where they are, he's probably going to try and use the Outriders to pull them. So see, this is where the big bulk of the enemy force is. So obviously, this one lone Outrider unit versus this is just about as likely to win as you are about likely to take down a striker tank with a plastic fork. But, as I said earlier, he's using it as bait. They're moving forward to attack the Outrider. And pretty shortly here, this mortar will be in range, although, Daniel, I would actually recommend that you move the mortar more to the right.
It'd be in the trees then.
No, it's in right here.
Don't worry about it, trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm just saying
Oh
because
shit!
they're all
We caught
coming,
up with that.
they're all coming from over here, so your mortar does have a set line of sight, and right now you aren't going to be firing at them from...
Mortars are in upwards, like firing.
Yes, they're
Or even-
upwards, but if you click on them,
They-
you'll see that they do still have firing arcs and lines of sight and stuff.
Yeah, and they can hit. They're a little bit worse on the hit right now, but they can
yeah,
hit.
That's because you're down below.
Oh my god, now they're devastating. Oh, Outriders, get back! Crap!
Go back. You can't look at the pretty mortar round smacking into it. You have that glorious Hans Zinsler charging your front lines. Are you going to summon meteors on him?
The metal rain thing is best used against groups.
Oh yeah, it doesn't really seem to be much of a damage dealer versus one target. Its damage comes from hitting multiple things. But it's still really funny when you see a dude just get pelted by a bunch of meteors and then survive. It just makes you wonder how much of these characters are actually human and how much are just like minor bots, because
Where to place the Rain of Hell? Right here.
although I must admit, those mortar people, they're I mean, mortars are pretty difficult to aim, and these people just smack 2 out of 3 shots right into the middle of that point. Through trees with block line of sight. And that free company militia is saying, we're getting the hell out of here. We have a battle going on over here, greatly in favor of the Empire Royalists. This Deviate our forces over here with a swords unit and a spear unit versus 2 swords unit. Now, in case you were wondering why I said it was a great advantage, that's because swords units are more focused on anti-infantry, whereas spears, at least inside of this game, are more anti-large and anti-cavalry. So, whereas they have 2 units versus 2 units, 2 of those units have a specialty in fighting what they're fighting on Deviate's side, but on the other side it's only 1. And then over here, this is just terrible for that spear unit, because it's 1 spear unit versus 2 anti-infantry units.
And remember, one of the further freaking upgrades of the crossbowmen of the Empire is fully automatic crossbows, so...
Because that makes sense, right? Fully automatic crossbows?
God, even the leader gave up. He just knew it was over. Decisive victory, totally.
I think decisive victory is a little bit of an understatement.
Real he is that mortar round, 110 kills.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, that mortar wins you so many battles, it's not even funny.
Indeed.
Hey, you didn't let Helmgart become a super heavily fortified city that took 3 armies to capture.
Shut up, John.
I'm sorry, I'll never let that go.
I can understand why, but still.
In case you guys were wondering, just so that the entire viewership, which so far isn't very large unless you're watching this in the future, and then, you know, I hope I have, you know, at least a few K subscribers to watch this. That would be awesome. I'm not entirely expecting it, but it would be very awesome. Mr. Deviate over here, after spending about 100 turns trying to combat and take over the Empire Secessionists, the beginning challenge that is designed to be over with no later than turn 10, he was unable to stomp them out. So after fighting a pretty big war, because he had these guys over here with the lovely other Empire faction who had captured Eelheart, so preventing him from capturing it because he didn't want to go to war with them, because they're actually a pretty large faction themselves. And then Grunberg over here was being taken over by Null and Kemperbad's forces pretty much every time he captured it.
Clan immediately issues a non-aggression pact. They're like, please don't kill me. I'm just kind of like, okay, I won't kill you.
Until 10 turns from now when you want to stop them.
Oh no, I'll just, you know, morph them into my army, or into my freaking faction as you do. So.
Once again, people want a peace treaty. Do they not realize that we worship the Chaos Gods, right? We don't do peace.
In the Grimdark universe, there is only war.
Technically, we aren't in the Grimdark universe.
This is still the Grimdark universe. It's just not the same Grimdark universe.
It's not the Grimdark universe until I get my Tomb Kings. When I get my Tomb Kings, then it can be the Grimdark universe. Okay?
You mean non-space Necrons. Because we all know 40k came first.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, totally.
40k did not come first.
I'll have this world. The gods deny such action. Go now!
So apparently, I have just little enough to not be able to attack them this turn. That's wonderful. I was just out of range of being able to charge Frozen Landing.
Hi there, Eelheart. Bye there, Eelheart.
No peace, just war.
Hey, John? I don't think I'm gonna win this.
No. I think you're gonna be overwhelmingly crushed. Just overwhelmingly. Yeah.
I have now united the mainland empire.
I think you lost there, bud.
I am in ascent.
Mr. Metalmancer just became a heck of a lot more badass, too.
What, is he now able to 50-second cooldown reduction in that lovely, lovely meteor storm. Alright, so there you have it, folks. 5 turns in, and Daniel has completed his task of defeating all the separatists. He is now officially the Emperor. Well, technically he's a metal mage serving the Emperor, but if he actually goes and looks inside of his hero recruitment unit or lord recruitment page, he should be able to recruit the Emperor now. Because if I remember correctly, the recruitment thing that you need to get for him is to hold all of the Altdorf area.
I now have some pretty crazy magical abilities too.
Okay.
This legendary lord will unlock after confederating with another faction.
Oh, is that what you need to do for the Empire?
Wait, did I just recruit him? Wait, what?
No, you can't recruit him if he isn't unlocked.
How did...
Bro, you're having a pretty serious problem here, Sam.
I think I just recruited him.
Y'all need to work on your public order.
How do you see the armies you have? Like, is there any way to see from an overhead where your armies are?
Not really, you can just see your flag. You only have one flag.
I think I just broke the game.
You did not break the game. You probably recruited somebody else.
No, it just said hired freaking him, but I wasn't able to put any army on him. Whatever, he wasn't a very useful character anyways. It's actually pretty freaking useless.
Leon Leonke is now attacking Marienburg. He's taking your empire from you, bro. Bruh. He's taking your empire.
I'm about to show him what a bitch slap looks like. Because I hate him. He's a Frenchman.
Leon Leonke. He is very Frenchy.
Trade agreement. Sure, why not?
Oh dear God, Frozen Landing has like nothing.
Suddenly everybody wants to trade.
Well, yeah, I mean, in game terms, you capturing Reichland pretty much declares you the rightful empire, or emperor. Whoever controls Reichland is the leader of the empire. He's the emperor. It doesn't matter who it is. If you control Reichland, you're the emperor. Emperor secessionists have been appeased. Let the marauders gather under their ruinous master's eternal gaze. Okay, so skulls for the skull throne. Let's get some of that glorious loot. Why am I not able to attack you?
What?
Oh, I'm in March. Oh God, now I feel stupid. Okay.
The fates agree. Unleash chaos!
Fight. This isn't going to be a slaughter at all.
Nope.
It's not like he didn't have any chance whatsoever. I seriously don't even think the game gave him any chance of winning.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Your will! Yes, your will! Yes, Lord!
Just a crap ton of marauders.
Group created!
Group them suckers together.
Chaos Marauders!
These guys, group them together. Yeah, do the same thing, but they're gonna get grouped together.
You've got a rather small, like, amount of magic.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Wonder why.
The winds of magic are not very strong in this location, apparently.
Despite the fact that you are literally in one of the places where they're the strongest.
Yeah, I know. You'd think that literally one of the frickin' sources of the winds of magic, I would actually have magic.
I have more magic than you in my base stat pool. I have 60.
It's really sad when just a regular dude has just as much magical power as the guy blessed by Zinch.
Is your guy a guy blessed by Zinch?
I'm playing as Archon the Ever-Chosen. You only get the title of Ever-Chosen when you are blessed by all the Chaos Gods. All of them.
Does such a thing exist in the 40k universe? Was Horus the Ever-Chosen?
Yes, yes he was. Except he was less the Ever-Chosen, more the Ever-Possessed. Because, yeah. He was just possessed by all the Chaos Gods.
Possessed by all four, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of the only reason why he was able to actually stand up against the Emperor. This guy apparently does not want to walk forward. I wonder why.
Do they have any ranged units? They've got one, like, spear riders, I think. Yeah, that's it. You're gonna waste them. Assuming you've actually got ranged units of your own. Don't run, don't run, don't run. Your shit's gonna get tired.
Like, A, I care about them getting tired. I have the overwhelming numbers.
Please tell me you've found some sort of royalty-free music to put in the background of this.
No, I don't. I don't really have anything other than this. I mean, the music that I would love to be able to put in the background for this, I can't, because the guy wants $1,000 for his work.
Who even is this guy?
He's a composer, but yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna wait for these guys.
What's the melee skill of the Marauders?
I mean, they're melee combatants, but they aren't like super melee combatants.
Pretty good, actually.
Oh yeah, when they're like so incredibly outnumbering their opponent.
And they have armor-piercing weapons, apparently.
Axes, yeah.
However, they have no armor.
Nope. Armchair Emperor. It's an amazing achievement. Suffered almost no casualties that I actually give a crap about. Because those horsemen are doomed to get poisoned worse. Sack it so that it can be taken over by the other guys. Because the player-run faction of Chaos can't actually take ground. These guys, though, can. So pretty much, these bear sling guys, if they do what they're supposed to, will come over to Frozen Landing and take it for me.
I am the chosen of the gods.
And come from Reading. Hold growth +1. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these guys, and we're going to merge them.
Spirits of
Take these guys, we're going to merge them.
Sirius are gods.
I have the favor of chaos.
Who to eat next?
I would actually recommend doing your diplomacy and trying to get someone to confederate with you so that you can get your other legendary lord. Because let me tell you something. That emperor may be, you know, like chump change compared to your mage in the beginning. Because that's just sort of what they are. Mages are better in every way, shape, or form for early game commander units, but if you take the time to level up your emperor and actually get him to, if I remember correctly, level 16, and he gets his griffin, but not just any griffin, his special griffin, he'll become a demon of the battlefield. Because not only will he be flying, but he'll be flying monstrous creature with freaking massive buffs because he's an HQ character. He'll be a god of destruction.
So, Marienburg is apparently intent on getting killed.
What, did it just declare war on you?
No, I tried to make a non-aggression pact with them, and they're like, no, screw you!
I can genuinely say that it's probably not in their best interest. Because I have a feeling that Daniel is now going to go and nom them. I also have a feeling that I just said your name. So,
I don't care.
well, hope you don't like anonymity.
Do you know how many Daniels there are?
I don't know. You say somebody's names, and this is the internet. There are some creeps. I mean, a photographer in Russia did an experiment. He took photos of 100 people and just used a free public access facial recognition website and found the complete identities of 70 of those 100 people. They're just in the subway station. Just went to the subway one day and took 100 photos of different people's faces. And 70 of those people, he found out all of their Facebook accounts or stuff like that. Granted, it wasn't actually Facebook, it was like the Russian Facebook. which I'm not even going to try and pronounce because, well, obviously it's in Russian. And I think,
Sukabliet book.
and I think we all know that I don't know Russian. Do you know what you should do, Daniel? You should attack the dwarves.
That's a bad idea.
No, it's a great idea. Great idea.
That's a terrible freaking idea.
It's a great one. You do wonderful. Well, actually, if you were to attack anybody, if you were to attack the dwarves, now would be the best time to do it, actually. Because it would take a rather long time for a dwarf faction to come over here to retake the Karoks. And then you can just raise them to the ground. Grunzint. The orcs that are very unorky. The skull smashers. I'd almost want to play as the orcs in one of these games, but then I remembered that orcs are stupid because orcs are stupid, so I never want to actually play the orcs. Marienburg
Who does?
is not having a good time right now.
Damn it, Beastman.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I forgot about that. Hopefully they don't build a Beastman shrine where my freaking city is.
Oh, you know they will.
I'll have this world.
Ah, Chaos Marauders. Gotta love Chaos Marauders. Okie dokie, ending my turn. Oh, darn it. Forgot to go into a raiding stance. Whatever. Okay, so what to wait for?
I shall be victorious.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go smack Grungzan.
I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure the Helmgart's gonna be a little hurt. Oh man, you're gonna smack them when their lord's out? Oh, that's perfect timing though. 5 Gretchen and 2 Orc boys.
Didn't I hit auto-resolve? I could have sworn I hit auto-resolve. Do you know what? This is better. Much better. This is much more satisfying.
Opinio wants to crush some Gretchen and Orc boys.
This is an interesting battlefield. Very interesting. You want to know why? I think my mortars are going to have some fun. What do you think, John?
A massive open field.
I'm not even going to start. I'm not even going to, like, set up. Setups for pussies.
Daniel, watch your language.
No.
Don't make me come back over there to your frickin' house and put soap in your mouth. Hey,
Wouldn't be the
leave
first
it,
time.
leave it to the orcs to be so headstrong that even though they should know that they're going to lose, they're charging you.
And they're getting back up from mortar rounds. I hate this game.
Whereas every other faction in the game would be like, I'm just gonna stand here and try not to die. The orcs are like, wog. We're just gonna wog. We're gonna go out fighting.
And that, kids, is why I like the orcs.
Look at these very trying orcs. Being shot at by arrows.
And mortars.
Dying.
Their commander unit's already dead.
Their commander unit is running away. He lost all of his fightiness.
Did my guys just go wah? I swear to God, my humans just went wah.
Probably at this point. Do that. That was shooting.
And I'm still firing at his...
Smacked by mortars. Yeah, I know they just saw. I just zoomed in on the mortar rounds going in. Let's look at these poor defenseless the orc boys.
You just
so
fought target.
honestly, the orc boys would probably crush this Empire unit, just because not only are orcs tougher and harder to kill, but they're stronger than humans too. These Gretchen, on the other hand, they were doomed from the start, because even if they survived this battle, they would have just been breakfast tomorrow morning.
Hold on, John. This is oddly satisfying. That's whittling down orcs with arrows. Boundless well, bolts. Not arrows, but regardless. Okay, I'm good.
That was actually quite nice. It almost reminded me of burning orcs in the hundreds.
That was kind of pointless, but at the same time, I didn't have any... I had 13 losses, GG.
Hey.
But
My orcs,
I also got some loot.
my orcs would have less losses. Or my dwarves would have less losses. Oh, what? You just sacked it? You didn't raise it?
No, I could do either.
Raise it, raise it, raise it, raise it. And there you go, folks. The Empire. So cruel in its treatment of the aliens and Xenos that it razed that poor orc city to the ground.
Quote-unquote poor. Quote-unquote orc.
How cruel of it was the Empire to go against those poor orcs. They were just minding their business, not doing anything. And they just went to their homes, and not only they murdered the orcs and all of them that came out to defend themselves, even though they were drastically outnumbered and outgunned. They even went so far as to went into the caverns of the orcs' homes to slay all of the wives and all of the children of these poor orcs.
John, shut up. These things needed to die. I was just doing a favor. Oh, didn't you know the Empire is incredibly xenophobic? Actually, no, they're not, but regardless.
Actually, yeah, they are.
Depends. Xenophobic towards who is the better question.
Well, I don't know. It's a question. I mean, with the dwarves, they're pretty, close together. Just like the, it was like the squints in 40K, I think it was. For the dwarf peoples, they were all pretty close too. Now I see the difficult part about it is when it comes to the elves, and with the elves, just like in 40K, the elves in here are very, very much. What's the word to use for this? It's very...
I'm gonna just auto-resolve this, because this is obviously not going to go in my favor.
Sure it is. You aren't going to get horrible... Oh, shit. No.
Well, looks like I'm playing the battle.
I accidentally pressed spectate.
John, it's time to stop.
Apparently I want to watch you die. Horrible, horrible grisly death.
Let's go, bitches.
One dude.
Oh, it's coming out behind them. What?
Come on, just charge your dude. Just charge him. Head first into them. Head first.
Nah. This guy's hilarious.
You can do it, little buddy. You can do it. You can do it, little buddy. You have your armor. You have your armor. You can do it. Don't head that way. Head towards the enemy. Good job.
I feel like that's
Good
a
job,
very
boy.
bad idea.
Good job. You're gonna head towards the enemy. That's perfect. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Just charge. Just charge and yell for the Emperor. Just for the Emperor, for Sigmar, for the Empire.
Whoa, 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 hold up. Are they really doing that?
What?
Are they really splitting their forces to the extent to where I might actually be able to counter them? This is a vast joke right here.
Yeah, no, you weren't. You aren't going to be able to counter them. I'm sorry, you just aren't.
Okay, you
Spearmen
two
ho-
set up right here.
Yeah, no, they're sending minotaurs against your dudes. These 6 units over here. You may think they have a chance, but they. Oh wait, no. Are these guys anti-infantry? Send the spearmen against the minotaurs. Like, do it now. By now, I mean yesterday. Spearmen, not the swordsmen.
No, I'm sending the swordsmen against the axemen. The minotaurs are getting whittled away by the...
Yes, but you need to send those spearmen out there and charge them. Run them. That's the only way you're going to survive.
Oh shit.
Because now they're going to go join this battle with swordsmen, and they are going to inflict super heavy... I mean, see, it's clearly visible that your swordsmen health are just going down, down, down. Oh, what? It's like HQ versus... Oh, no, his HQ is... Oh, no, yeah, you're toast. I mean, if you win this, it will go down in legend. Now, see, what will go back into further legend is if you kill the Beastman Horde. Holy crap, you just took down 2/3 of the morale bar with that shots of that Beastman archer unit. In fact, they're wavering now. One more, oh crap. You got Minotaurs. And I want to fire at the Minotaurs. There's only 6 left. Yeah, no, those Minotaurs are going to catch up. You need to start shooting at them. Minotaurs will run.
What are you doing?
Minotaurs will run faster than you dudes.
Hey, archers, you get back. You fire. Fire! Dumb shits. There you go.
The success has brought down a Minotaur. One more Minotaur. Pretty much, it looks like you're killing Minotaurs at a rate of 1 per attack, and now they're gone. You better hope that other crossbow unit rallies.
I am.
Turn around and fire. Your only chance is to peg them 4 more times.
One arrow. Let's go, boys.
Let's see if these crossbowmen can take down the Minotaurs. Because if you can take down these Minotaurs, you may actually have a chance at victory here.
Nah, the melee units are already faltering.
That swords unit's back in the action. I would actually have it chase down the boar herd. Yeah, but you still... oh no, those are mostly field dudes. Yeah, that archer unit is tearing apart you guys. Just like those Minotaur herds are tearing apart your archers. But I mean, lords are capable of doing tremendous things, so I would actually start using your lord. I mean, it would not be completely unheard of for that lord to completely rout those 2 units there. I mean, when he can do stuff like that. that. It's like I don't know how this mortal human is swinging his sword with so much force that freaking shockwaves are happening. You hear that? It's a freaking shockwave. The shockwave is killing other dudes. Going to need to rally dudes to attack the Gore herd. Pull your archers back, and they're not being pulled back fast. Pretty sure it's safe to say that the Minotaurs pretty much, or the Minotaurs pretty much single-handedly routed that entire little force you had. Because the force that you had would have quite simply just eaten the rest of that army that was brought up against you. But it was those Minotaurs that broke your archers. Crossbow. Hey, would you look at that? That single lord is crushing those 2 units.
Is this the power of mortal men?
I don't know. I think this guy stole the ring from Lord of the Rings here.
Come on, Mr. Badass Shockwave Creator, you can do this. One more Shockwave in there, Demoro. Oh shit, their commander just walked within range. Commander didn't get there fast enough, though.
No, he's not. And now the commander's charging you.
No, 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 nope, nope.
Yeah,
nope,
I'm sorry, but a Beastman commander is going to outrun you. They're quick. Just charge, eliminate his charge bonus, and you're screwed.
Bye, bitch.
You're screwed. Did I mention that your single guy 105 Beastmen?
It's pretty fucking impressive.
205. Cause he is a knight so profound in his ability.
And he survived! Oh god, no he didn't.
Cause he is a knight so profound in his ability.
I'm fighting the battle on the battlefield, let's go, bitch!
Oh god, we are certainly not lacking for entertainment with this. This is freaking hilarious.
Hey, at least he didn't even attack the city, he attacked the guy!
Oh,
he attacked the guy within the city limits.
That's because the guy was a lot weaker of a target, and the AI is always programmed to go for the weaker of the 2 targets within range. Technically, you can use that to bait armies into doing something that you want them to do, but yeah.
Let's go, bitches.
Okay, this is what's going to happen. You're going to charge your dude into their army, and you're going to kill a couple of guys, and then their lord's going to join whatever fight you're in, and he's going to crush you like a bug.
They're beastmen after all.
Yeah, the beastmen are incredibly tough. In fact, in order to kill them, you just need to completely outnumber them. Because, as you saw, the Minotaurs are capable of going through just entire armies. Pretty much.
For Narnia! I love my guy. He's dead, but I love him.
He's very beautiful. He will die valiantly. He'll die in battle.
He died with honor. Decisive.
We must
Quote-unquote
salute our
decisive.
military career. He single-handedly won 211 enemy forces.
And he killed 6, whereas they only killed 1 here. Let's go, punk.
And he's he's dead. He's
Wait, what the heck just happened? Why is there winds of... Oh my god, they're going after Ilhart. Whoa!
Ooh, hey, Skull Smashers are still around. So are you gonna go finish the filthy Xenos purge?
I gotta run down and save my city.
Swordsman, spearman, shields, crossbow. Actually, no, your city might actually be able to survive for itself. Because it has that 2 crossbow formation that completely wrecks Minotaurs. Except now the Minotaurs are half wrecked, so it should be able to go by quicker. You might be able to completely kill them. And if you can completely kill the Minotaurs, you stand a chance. I mean, the biggest issue that you're going to have is the fact that you don't have a hero to square off with their hero. Oh crap, it's my turn.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, all of my forces are done.
It is decreed by me. Destroy!
I actually don't like these chances.
The gods direct me! My destiny lies this way.
I actually really don't like those chances.
The gods will
Well then, GTFO.
forward
I am.
unto slaughter!
I am definitely doing that. I got quite away from the city because I don't mind if that orc army comes or that dwarf army comes out and attacks me. What I don't want is to attack the city with that orc army
Wow.
inside of it. Or
That
dwarf.
guy gained a follower and then he died. It's like the average Twitter suicide.
We're getting awfully morbid.
Follow me. Step to it. It is best to move.
It might be tired, but it doesn't matter.
Did you march your armies towards it?
Yeah. Not to mention I have enough...
He apparently decided that that was a nope. Oh crap.
Corone's getting sacked. Is Britannia gonna get out? Is Britannia gonna leave? I wonder. I can start building an army to fight them and at the same time wait for Britannia.
Syrian's eye guides me.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Okay, so there's that. Everything's healing up a little bit. Nicely. Going to start upgrading to the next tier and end my turn.
Income last turn was 666. I guess I'm taking examples from you now.
Archon, the Ever Chosen. Yeah, no, pretty much in order to become an Ever Chosen, you have to go through 4 different trials. Each one is a trial of the different gods, and in the end, you'll get a special item from all of them. So, I mean, pretty sure the helm is from Tzeentch, and I think that the armor is probably from Nurgle, the swords from Korn, I'm assuming. I'm actually not sure about that. You on the phone with me? I don't know if it's all the way over there. Yeah, I don't really feel like going and grabbing it to look it up. Oh no, no,
I
it's
actually-
right here.
I actually have a chance now. which is kind of funny. Dude, I kill those Minotaurs, I win.
No, you do have to fight the Beastman HQ. That'll be that you can't underestimate that. Beastman HQ, just like Orc War Boss HQs are tough for Orc Horde armies, because if that HQ dies, that entire faction dies. Let's see.
It's a flat plane, though. I've got the advantage.
Yes, the Ever-Chosen is the highest position attainable by a Chaos Champion. Every few centuries, there is a mortal champion who is destined for the greatest blessings of Chaos. He is the Lord of the End Times, the Ever-Chosen, who the Chaos Gods unite behind, bestowing all their gifts upon him. Each time one of these great warlords has walked the world, it has heralded war, plague, famine, and death on a massive scale. Nature itself abhors his presence. The ground splits asunder at his feet, the air churns and swirls around him. He has chaos incarnate, the herald of the apocalypse. Where he walks, the world trembles. Known Ever-Chosen, Morkan the Uniter. First Ever-Chosen of Chaos, he led a chaos invasion against the fledgling Empire of Man, where he was slain by Emperor Sigmar Heldenhammer. So in other words, the guy was actually killed by Sigmar.
That's a great honor.
I know, right?
I mean, given the fact that...
Killed by a god. Let's see here.
Hey guys, focus on those, okay? You guys move this way. And you guys move
Cardoon
this way.
glorified, possessed by Bellicor, his body crumbled under the stress of holding the mighty demon prince. Then there's 9 unnamed successors of Cardoon the Gloried, because apparently demonic possession is harder than battle. As Varkal the Anointed, he attacked the Old World around 230 IC and was slain by Magnus Price. Okay. Archon, Lord of the End Times, current Ever-Chosen. The sources for that? Warhammer 40k Chaos books. What happened to You Have a Chance this time?
What happened was I killed the Minotaurs, that's what happened.
Yeah, the rest of your army is being nommed on.
That's not an army.
I know, it's your garrison force. It's still being nommed on. But the Minotaurs are dead. You are...
What's gonna happen is Gavin Solander is gonna run up, hopefully. Oh my god. Ambush, you were you know what? You know what? I don't feel like doing this. I really don't.
No, I don't either, because you're going to lose, and it's going to be unspectacular.
I killed a unit though, I think.
Oh, no, you did. You killed the Ungar Spearherder.
And they no longer have their Minotaurs either. Oh.
Nope, there's their reinforcements, though.
Where are they coming from?
Oh, Beastmen spawn. They just spawn. They're a horde army. Pretty much if there's a forest, they'll spawn from it. Okay, well apparently the Skull Smashers were destroyed. Okay, let's see here. Chaos Warriors, Chaos Warriors. Okay, we really do need these. Okay, but I gotta wait for 4 population again. How long is that gonna take? A lot of turns, great. Great.
Don't think so.
Okay, well, let's change stance to rating.
Forward unto slaughter!
Oh boy. Yeah, see, you have the advantage of being able to have allied armies. If my chaos armies get too close together, they start killing each other. So yeah.
Begone!
Sup, punks? How's it going?
Hey, the big Empire army finally.
The Empire!
Going to do anything with those beastmen, or are you just going to stay at your butts?
Shut the hell up. I'm busy doing things.
Are you spreading the taint of chaos?
Yeah.
Because if you aren't spreading the taint of chaos,
They noped right out of there.
are you surprised?
Maybe I should put a garrison there. Might be a good idea to hire an army to put there.
The enemy has unearthed and purged one of our cults. We will recover what the Coven lost some potential influencers. They should have served our cause for years to come. Income from all Horde buildings minus 50%.
I am the chosen of the gods. Go down!
You take freaking 5 turns for this. Controls of corruptions. Fantasy.
Dale Fabgulquer!
The Dark Lord sent you. Because when you both both work with chaos, things tend to go well. Tonian Kingdoms, Dwarf Realms, Empire Province.
Wait, is there still a Beastman faction right next to...
Friends of the Empire, come.
There's lots of Beastman factions all over the place.
Did it... They just kill... Oh, yeah, they're calling you Friends of the Empire, quote-unquote. That's a joke. This is a very odd diplomacy, John.
Well, for
We're
starters,
literally the ones that are supposed to be opposing you the most, yet we're friends. We're best butt buds.
You better secure my landing zones.
You know what? You know what? Oh. Where do you think you're going? No. You know what? I'm just gonna let it auto-resolve, truth be told, because that commander is gonna murder me if I don't. Their commander's a heck of a lot tougher than that thing thinks.
Yeah, but honestly, all those crossbowmen could have taken that commander. You're gonna need to charge it again to kill it.
No, it's already dead.
Oh, he did actually die. Good.
Follow me. Onwards.
And I'm back within defending range of Helmgart too. This is beautiful.
Yeah, well, that other beastman faction is over by the dwarves now.
Wait, did they actually pull off a Marienburg? John, significant mistakes have been made. Just mistakes. Lots of them. You just killed one of the frickin' lords of Bretonia. This is amazing.
Hero recruited to Akon, we have chosen exalted hero.
Ready to slay. Choose me, master.
Yay, he succeeded.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
Lords. So 4 Norscan tribes. Dragon Ogre Gathering Building.
Hold on. Who's that controlled by? Did they make a non-aggression pack or no? The question remains.
What'd you just say?
Hmm?
What'd you just say?
I was checking the non-aggression pact. I did have a non-aggression pact with them, so I can't attack them, but...
Who?
The guys below me, Baston. So I'm just gonna let the Beastmen murder the crap out of them, then steal it.
The Beastmen probably won't actually take it. The Beastmen are really, really good at destroying armies in the field. Not really good at actually capturing cities. Let's just say that a bunch of goat boys aren't exactly the best.
Moving off.
Though it's apparently 12:30 right now.
1:30 for me, actually, so...
So what do you say, 2 more turns and call it quits?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys heard that, 2 more turns and we're going to be calling it quits?
Beastmen are like, nope. Your ally declares war. Aggressor. Tableclan, Defender Kislev. I have no choice but to enter war. Darn.
I'm trying to figure out who they're attacking.
Nowhere near me. It's one of the border princes, I think.
For the gods of chaos. Come back to the dead.
Yeah, it was a border prince confederacy they're attacking.
I'm going to do some barracks raiders so that they deal more damage.
Hi there, Marienburg. Can I attack Marienburg, actually? What's the garrison look like? Garrison looks pretty threatening, and the people inside it look pretty threatening. Damn it, Bretonia, why are you so frickin' useless?
What can I say? Early on, Bretonia is not a city-capturing army.
They're the sole reason why I can't capture this city. No, I guess it's just time for me to play a lot of diplomatic games instead of, you know, militaristic one.
Yes. Blame the opposing army for not weakening a city for you. Because you can't capture it without them killing themselves on it. That sounds very fair. I can't do this because you don't suck more. Oh boy. Looks like Daniel's turns are going to start turning into incredibly long turns. As he talks and makes friends with everybody.
What's the result of, confederating something?
It's pretty much an instantaneous political nom of an entire faction.
But how does it, like, what does it do? What's the effects of it? Like,
That
negative relations?
that entire faction becomes you. That faction no longer exists. They subject all of their possessions, be that debt, buildings, cities, armies, lords, to your control, and they cease to be a faction inside of the game. Now, in order to prevent rapid confederation, you normally do have a negative penalty with relations to other factions after you confederate. Granted, this would not affect your dwarven relations. This would, for instance, say you confederated Nuln. So Wiesenland became part of the Empire. And that made Telebcland, I probably butchered that, not like you that much anymore for a little bit of time, because they go like, we're kind of afraid this guy's going to do this to us now.
I'm just gonna let my walls continue to be walls. Because the only ones I can take are my walls, and that's a very bad idea.
On march.
Okay, I'm gonna recruit... No, I can't recruit. I need to play my economic game better. Okay.
You do.
Clothier.
Magic is chaos. While the gods see happy with the strength of your sword arms, they sense weakness should be confront an arcane foe. They have sent us a chaos sorcerer, and so he does our bidding and not the other way around. He recruited a chaos sorcerer. I'm liking this. They're just giving me heroes.
The spoilers come. What blue fires of hell? Singe looks this way. For chaos. Walk.
Well, that sucks.
No, I will not shame my clan. Ravage them! Destroy!
Now, John, you're probably going to find what I'm doing to be somewhat stupid. But
Oh,
you
dear
don't see
God.
what I'm seeing.
I see exactly what you're saying, because I can see everything that you see. Call it the powers of chaos.
And by that, you mean you're BSing me and you're just enjoying calling it the powers of chaos.
Yes, yes I am.
Okay, what I'm doing is I'm destroying my main military producing unit rally field inside my main city, and I'm proceeding to build it somewhere else. Do you know why I'm doing this?
So that you can build more financial stuff inside of your super heavily fortified buildings?
No, because my freaking heavily fortified building's the only one capable of creating my super units. As in the gunpowder units that I so cherish.
Please tell me you aren't moving your infantry producings to Grunberg.
I'm moving it to Helmgart.
Smart idea. At least in Helmgart, it shouldn't be taken every 2 turns.
Are you referencing that one game where Nuln was wrestling back and forth with me for Grunberg?
I'm just gonna auto-resolve this.
Why are there even dwarves up there? How? Oh crap, you're actually connected to the mainland now. As in, you're close to the mainland.
Yeah, yes I am.
You're right above my enemies.
Destiny lies this way. I'll have this world. There'll be a reckoning.
Darn it, I can't do anything.
The Bray herds come, who cares? I'm capable of murdering the crap out of them now. They're kind of a joke.
Yes, you and your lovely overpowered mortar. Do you forget what happened to your armies after you lost that mortar?
Except this time around, I'm not going to lose the mortar.
Yes, but I just want you to remember what happened when you lost it.
Except this time I'm not.
You don't want people to know what happened when you lost your mortar.
John, shut up. Let's just say my army is very dependent on this mortar, people.
Dependent is an understatement.
Okay, it hangs in the balance of that. As in, without that unit, there's no way to actually... Hook yourself up to become an economic powerhouse. That's Beastman. There's Kislev. Doing whatever Kislev does.
Spirits,
Let's fight this is the ending thing. After this, you'll be done.
Crazy game, though.
I know, right?
Not really well for somebody who usually gets curb stomped by Chaos. Then again, Chaos isn't gonna come down this time. At least not in the form that I'm used to it coming down in.
Oh no, it still will. The chaos corruption will spread.
Except this time around, I'm actually gonna have anti-corruption units to be able to stop that.
Until my armies come in your face.
Except you're not capable of attacking me. It's kind of a joke
No,
then.
my army's just there. You'll have a bad day.
I'm already having minor chaos corruption due to the Bray herds, but there's a difference between pure chaos and then tainted chaos.
yes, Lord! Horde created! Name
The only units that the Empire and the Bretonnians don't have are monstrous creatures, I'm pretty sure.
This is correct. Well, you have griffins.
They're considered monstrous creatures.
I don't think you realized how big a griffin is.
Not in this, anyways. Are you gonna ram them from the side?
Marauder horsemen!
You're gonna ram them from the side, aren't you? Oh wait, yeah, you forgot that's a ranged unit.
I did not forget.
Kind of a crap ranged unit, but a ranged unit nonetheless. Hey look, you actually did something useful with him for once.
5 seconds until I can do that useful thing again.
They're getting it killed by war dogs, John.
Marauder horsemen!
Apparently it doesn't take chaos itself much to cast spells. That went nowhere.
Yeah, it got blocked by angle. Okay, I'm gonna end this. I'll just go down anyways. And then I'm going to sack the city.
Archon, the Ever-Chosen. Is there any other commander you can pick besides the Archon?
Yeah, I have a Fulgrim punk, and I have a gigantic half-dragon, half-minotaur.
Kind of weird where the developers smoking when they made that.
And now I have a Marcus Linnet.
Why? Because you just raped those dwarves into submission? Did the mountains just start to bleed?
This is
I'm
chaos.
pretty sure the mountains just started to bleed.
This is chaos, and I just turned a entire Karak into a gigantic chaos shrine. Okay, so we are going to save the game here.
That's probably going to have a negative effect on me.
It has a negative effect on everybody.
Is there any way to destroy a Chaos Shrine?
If you can capture the location, yes.
Ah, crap.
And the game has been saved, so it's now time to go.
Well, this game's going to turn into utter hell for me once I've run into you.
Yeah, so that has been the opening portion of our game. This will be obviously a part 1 in an ongoing series. So expect more of these to come. They should come fairly frequently. Because, I don't know, as long as we're in the mood, this is definitely a game that we like to play. So we will see. I will see you next time. Daniel, you want to say something before we go?
Bye!
Okay, so this has been Johnny Awesome and Deviate, so I'm just going to end this by saying, stay awesome.